Ghana's city is failing, but interest rates have just been cut. Illegal mining has now been declared a national security threat. The NPP is choosing its next presidential flag bearer. Billions in debt are being renegotiated, and Ghana just made global headlines with ISO speed. This is no noise. This is Ghana Direction. Here's everything that happened this week and why it matters. If you want to understand where Ghana is heading economically, politically, and security-wise, watch till the end. Welcome to Real Edge Global, where we break down Ghana's biggest story with clarity and not confusion. This is Ghana Weekly Briefing. Let's start with the economy because money touched everyone this week. The Ghana cedi weakened, depreciating roughly 4% against major currencies. That means higher import costs, pressure on fuel prices, and rising household. However, there is still being fuel price cuts within the economy. But at the same time, something unexpected happened. The Bank of Ghana cut its policy rate to 15.50%, one of the lowest levels in years. Inflation easing, borrowing is now being encouraged, and growth is being prioritized. Even more interesting, the Bank of Ghana says the outlook is more positive. Inflation near target and strong GDP growth ahead. Why this matters? Ghana is a walking tightrope, stimulate growth without crashing the currency. For businesses, this means that people are going to get cheaper loans. For citizens, mixed cost of living signals. For investors, this is a caution for optimism. Number two, on the radar is a big hurdle being cleared. Now, one of the quickest and quietest but most important stories that happened this week is Ghana secured official backing to restructure a 750 million Afreximbank loan. This removes a major obstacle left behind by the 2022 debt defaults. Why this is necessary? This is about credibility. It tells global lenders Ghana is negotiating, not running. This opens doors for future financing, lower risk premiums, and restored investor confidence. Moving to the next story, still under the economy. Invest in Africa renewed a strategic partnership with a global corporate intelligence firm. The goal to improve trade intelligence and investment flows across Africa with Ghana as a key hub. Why this is necessary? Because better intelligence attracts better investors. This supports exports, partnerships, and economic diversification beyond aid and raw commodities. Now, moving to a major story that has been a topic and has been in contention for years, Galamsey, now being declared as a national security threat. This week, Galamsey officials crossed a red line. President Mahama declared forest and major rivers bodies, River Pra, River Cobra, and Ofin as national security zones. Permanent security bases will be established in all these areas to ensure that no illegal miners are allowed to do illegal activities on these water bodies. At the Ghana Armed Forces graduation today, the president also announced a 5-year military retooling plan, a 10,000 housing units, a new sports complex, and additional helicopters for our security personnel. This is necessary because Galamsey is no longer treated as an environmental nuisance. It's a national security issue with water security, public health, and the future economy all on the line if all things should go wrong. Also in the news, regional security with Accra as its center. Accra hosted a higher-level ECOWAS security conference from the 29th to 30th of January, which is today. Heads of state, ministers, and intelligence chiefs attended. The focus on terrorism, extremism, which is spreading from the Sahel, and cross-border collaboration. This is necessary because insecurity does not respect borders. Ghana positioned itself as a regional stabilizer, protecting trade, investments, and national safety. Now to the future of politics. The MPP presidential primaries holds tomorrow, with the voter register being updated, internal tensions rising, public warning from senior party figures. Dr. Mahoma Dubaumia remains a leading contender among the 5 candidates. This contest shapes Ghana's political future, strengthening the opposition and economic messaging heading toward 2028. Moving on, the Office of the Special Prosecutor this week froze assets worth 291 million cedis. Assets includes fuel stations, cash, and a Rolls Royce. Case linked to the alleged extortion involving a former MPA CEO. The OSP praised President John Dramani Mahama for stopping legislation that could have abolished the office. Finally, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, led by Okujeto Ablakwa, granted ISO Speed, the global streamer, a Ghanaian passport. This is necessary as a means to boost tourism, youth diplomacy, and Ghana's global relevance. So what does this week really tell us? The economy is stabilizing but is fragile. Debt pressure is easing. Security is now central. The environmental, regional, and both institutional politics is entering a defining phase, and Ghana is repositioning itself on the global landscape. This is not just news, this is direction. If this breakdown helped you understand Ghana better, like the video, subscribe for weekly clarity, and comment below which of these stories affects you the most, the economy, Galamsey, or politics. This is Research Global, bringing to you stories and issues and updates that truly matter for the people, by the people.